Food prices in America aren't just rising, they're sprinting out of control. Every grocery run feels like a test of endurance for your wallet, and it's no longer just about choosing the right brand or waiting for a sale. For retirees living on fixed income, for big families trying to stretch every trip to Walmart, Aldi, Sam's, or Costco, and for young adults juggling bills while chasing stability, feeding a household has turned into a daily math problem. But here's the secret. Stability doesn't come from chasing sales or clipping coupons alone. It comes from building a smart pantry. Stocking the right shelf-stable foods means you spend less time worrying about spoiled produce, empty shelves, or sudden price hikes, and more time knowing dinner is already secured. These aren't luxury items, they're budget-friendly, long-lasting essentials that quietly protect your health, your budget, and your peace of mind. In today's video, we're diving into 15 overlooked pantry staples you may not have thought about, but each one can stretch your meals further, boost nutrition, and bring comfort when times feel uncertain. Let's uncover the hidden heroes waiting to save your kitchen and your wallet. 1. Canned chicken or turkey. When grocery prices climb, fresh meat often becomes the first item to stretch your budget thin, or worse, vanish from the shelves. That's where canned chicken and turkey step in as quiet pantry heroes. Packed with lean protein, they're pre-cooked, sealed for safety, and ready to use straight out of the can. You can toss them into a salad, stir them into soups, or fold them into tortillas for quick wraps that feel like comfort food without the cost. For retirees, canned poultry offers protein without the hassle of handling raw meat or worrying about spoilage. For large families, a few cans can stretch into casseroles or pasta dishes that feed a table full of hungry mouths. And for young adults, it's an easy, budget-friendly way to get the nutrition of real meat in minutes without needing fancy cooking skills. Why it matters. Canned chicken or turkey turns a simple bag of rice or a box of pasta into a hearty, protein-packed meal. Reliable nutrition that won't let you down when fresh meat prices soar. 2. Shelf-stable cheese, Parmesan, or powdered cheese. Cheese doesn't have to be a luxury in times of high prices. While fresh cheese spoils quickly, shelf-stable options like Parmesan wedges or powdered cheese can last for months in your pantry. Just a sprinkle transforms bland pasta, rice, or even vegetables into something rich, savory, and satisfying. For retirees, shelf-stable cheese adds a taste of comfort without the constant need for refrigeration. For families, it makes affordable staples like noodles or bread feel like a special meal. And for young adults, it's an instant flavor upgrade, perfect for quick, late-night cooking. Why it matters. Shelf-stable cheese delivers protein, calcium, and that beloved cheesy taste without draining your budget or wasting space in your fridge. 3. Canned black beans or kidney beans. Beans are one of the most budget-friendly foods in the world, and canned varieties make them even easier to keep on hand. Black beans or kidney beans are loaded with protein, fiber, and essential minerals, and they can last for years in your pantry. Just open, rinse, and they're ready for chili, tacos, salads, or simple rice bowls. For retirees, beans are a heart-healthy protein that's easy to digest. For large families, a couple of cans can transform rice or tortillas into a filling, affordable dinner. And for young adults, beans are the cheapest way to bulk up meals while staying nourished. Why it matters. Canned beans guarantee you'll always have the backbone of a nutritious, satisfying meal, even when fresh meat or produce is out of reach. 4. Couscous or bulgur wheat. When you need something quick, filling, and easy to store, couscous and bulgur wheat deserve a place in your pantry. Both are tiny grains that cook in minutes with just boiling water, saving fuel, time, and energy costs. They're light to store, inexpensive to buy in bulk, and versatile enough to serve as the base for savory stews, veggie bowls, or even breakfast porridge with a drizzle of honey. For retirees, these grains are gentle on digestion and require little effort to prepare. For large families, they stretch proteins and vegetables further, making every meal go the extra mile. And for young adults, couscous and bulgur are foolproof, budget-friendly ways to create meals that feel far more gourmet than their cost. Why it matters, fast, affordable, and filling. These grains prove you don't need a big budget to put hearty, satisfying food on the table. 5. Beef jerky or dried meat. When refrigeration isn't an option or meat prices double overnight, beef jerky and dried meats step in as long-lasting protein lifelines. They're lightweight, portable, and packed with nutrition, making them ideal for emergencies, road trips, or quick snacks between meals. For retirees, jerky provides protein without the risk of spoilage or heavy cooking. For large families, small portions can be chopped and added to soups or rice dishes to boost flavor and protein. And for young adults, jerky is a convenient grab-and-go food that beats junk snacks when hunger strikes. Why it matters, jerky delivers shelf-stable protein in a compact form, proving that even during shortages, you don't have to sacrifice nutrition.
6. Pasta sauce, jars or cans. Dry pasta alone can feel bland, but with a jar of tomato-based pasta sauce, it becomes a complete, comforting meal in minutes. Shelf-stable sauces last months, sometimes years, and instantly transform pasta, rice, or vegetables into dishes with real depth and flavor. For retirees, it's a no-fuss way to create home-style meals with little effort. For families, a single jar can stretch across multiple dinners, turning budget pasta into something everyone looks forward to. And for young adults, Ghee, it's the cheapest shortcut to feeling like you're eating out, without the cost of takeout. Why it matters. Pasta sauce proves that pantry staples don't have to taste boring. With just one jar, you unlock dozens of budget-friendly meal possibilities.
7. Powdered drink mixes, vitamin C, or electrolyte. Plain water can get dull, and during stressful times, hydration often takes a back seat. That's where powdered drink mixes step in. Whether it's vitamin C packets, electrolyte blends, or even simple flavored powders, they last for months and add both taste and function to your water. Some boost immunity, others replenish lost minerals, and nearly all make drinking enough fluids easier. For retirees, they're a simple way to stay hydrated while supporting immune health. For large families, a single tub can stretch into dozens of servings, keeping kids happy without the cost of sodas or juice boxes. And for young adults, it's a budget-friendly way to feel energized without relying on expensive energy drinks. Why it matters. Powdered mixes make water more enjoyable while stretching your budget and keeping your body fueled during stressful times. 8. Canned corn or peas. When fresh vegetables spoil too quickly, canned corn and peas step up as reliable, shelf-stable options. They're affordable, packed with vitamins, and ready to eat in minutes. Whether stirred into soups, tossed into pasta, or served as a simple side, they add both color and nutrition to otherwise carb-heavy pantry meals. For retirees, canned veggies reduce the need for chopping and prep. For families, they make it easy to sneak vegetables into meals kids will actually eat. And for young adults, they're the simplest way to add nutrition to ramen or rice bowls. Why it matters. Canned corn and peas ensure that even in tough times, your pantry meals don't have to skip essential nutrients. 9. Shelf-stable tortillas or flatbreads. Bread is comforting, but it spoils fast. Shelf-stable tortillas and flatbreads offer a longer-lasting, space-saving solution. They can be stored for months and become the base for endless quick meals. Wraps, quesadillas, pizzas, or simply a side to soups and stews. For retirees, tortillas provide an easy-to-chew, versatile carb option. For large families, they transform leftovers into something new and filling. And for young adults, they're perfect for quick late-night snacks or lunches on the go. Why it matters. With tortillas or flatbreads in your pantry, you're never far from a satisfying, budget-friendly meal. 10. Canned pineapple or peaches. Sweetness can be hard to come by when fresh fruit prices skyrocket, but canned pineapple and peaches bring affordable comfort straight to your pantry. Packed in juice or light syrup, they last for years and provide vitamins, fiber, and a morale boost when meals start to feel repetitive. For retirees, canned fruit offers an easy, soft option that doesn't require peeling or cutting. For large families, a single can be stretched into desserts, breakfast toppings, or side dishes kids will love. And for young adults, it's a quick way to satisfy sugar cravings without paying for expensive fresh produce. Why it matters. These fruits add variety, sweetness, and nutrition to tough times, proving that comfort food doesn't have to spoil. 11. Bouillon cubes or soup base. Flavor is fuel for morale, sinom. In bouillon cubes or powdered soup bases pack massive flavor into tiny shelf-stable packages. Just one cube can turn plain rice, noodles, or vegetables into a comforting, savory dish in minutes. For retirees, they're a no-fuss way to make meals taste richer. For large families, they stretch plain ingredients into meals everyone enjoys. And for young adults, they're a cheap, easy hack to make pantry staples feel like restaurant food. Why it matters. Bouillon cubes transform the simplest, cheapest staples into meals that feel satisfying and comforting, without raising your grocery bill. 12. Powdered coconut milk. When fresh dairy is too expensive or spoils too quickly, powdered coconut milk becomes a versatile, long-lasting alternative. It adds creaminess to curries, soups, oatmeal, or even coffee, and stores easily in a pantry for months. For retirees, it's a gentle, dairy-free way to add richness without worrying about spoilage. For families, a small pouch can flavor multiple meals, making it cost-effective. And for young adults, it's a kitchen hack that turns boring pantry meals into something exotic and delicious. Why it matters. Powdered coconut milk offers shelf-stable comfort and versatility, proving that even simple ingredients can feel indulgent. 13. Popcorn kernels. When snacks get expensive, popcorn kernels are one of the cheapest, longest-lasting ways to keep the family happy. A single bag of kernels can yield dozens of servings, making it far more cost-effective than chips or cookies. All you need is a pot and a little oil to create a warm, filling snack that feels indulgent without breaking the budget. For retirees, popcorn is light, easy to chew, and customizable, sweet, salty, or savory. For large families, it's the ultimate crowd pleaser for movie nights or after-school hunger. And for young adults, popcorn is a late-night snack that feels like comfort but costs pennies. Why it matters. Popcorn kernels stretch dollars into fun and comfort, proving that even snacks can be survival-friendly. Teen, vacuum-sealed coffee or tea. Coffee and tea aren't just drinks. They're rituals that anchor the day. Vacuum-sealed bags of coffee or airtight tins of tea can last months, sometimes years, while still preserving flavor. They don't just save money compared to daily cafe runs, they also ensure that comfort is always within reach. For retirees, that morning cup becomes a gentle routine. For families, bulk coffee or tea saves hundreds compared to store-bought drinks. And for young adults, it's both fuel and comfort during long study or work hours. Why it matters. In uncertain times, the small rituals, like brewing coffee or tea, can make all the difference in morale while keeping budgets in check. 15. Whole grain crackers or hardtack. Bread may vanish from shelves quickly, but whole grain crackers or hardtack last for months in sealed packaging. They're sturdy, filling, and versatile. Pair them with peanut butter, cheese, or canned tuna for a quick meal, or crumble them into soups for texture. For retirees, crackers provide an easy, tooth-friendly alternative to crusty bread. For large families, one bulk box stretches into countless snacks or emergency meals. And for young adults, crackers are the ultimate grab-and-go option. No cooking required. Why it matters? Crackers and hardtack are simple, affordable, and long-lasting. An overlooked but essential foundation for pantry security. At the end of the day, building a strong pantry isn't about panic. It's about peace of mind. Prices will rise, shelves may empty, and uncertainty will keep showing up in the headlines. But with the right shelf-stable foods on hand, your kitchen doesn't have to feel the squeeze. The 15 staples we've uncovered today, ranging from canned chicken and powdered coconut milk to popcorn kernels and whole grain crackers, aren't glamorous, but they're powerful. They stretch every dollar, protect against waste, and make sure your family is nourished no matter what. Together, they transform a pantry into a safety net. Reliable, versatile, and budget-friendly. You don't need to buy them all at once. Start small. Pick 1 or 2 items on your next trip to Walmart, Aldi, Sam's, or Costco. Bit by bit, those small decisions stack up into real security. Because when times get tough, the people who planned ahead don't just survive, they thrive. And the smartest way to prepare isn't by spending more, but by spending wisely.